So welcome to a new language video because I haven't done it in a while. I've been focusing a lot on Norse mythology and Viking studies and I haven't posted anything with languages. But then again, I thought I've already made a video with Danish versus Swedish and English versus Swedish. Check the cards above. So today I'm going to make one with false friends between German and Swedish. Because of course they belong to the same language group, the Germanic languages, although Swedish is Scandinavian and German West Germanic, so in the same group with English, Dutch, Frisian, Afrikaans and others. They definitely share a lot of similarities, which is not necessarily an advantage. So let's look at a couple of pair of words and see what they mean in both German and Swedish. So I'm going to start with gift. Gift in German means poison. In Swedish, it can also mean poison, gift, but it can also mean married. So that would be verheiratet in German. Then we have the pair of verbs springen and springa. Springen in German is to jump, so that would be in Swedish hoppa. And in Swedish, springa just means laufen or rennen, so that's to run. Jag springer varje dag till skolan. I run every day to school. Okay, let's continue with bear, which is obvious what it is. In Swedish that is björn, and we also have a word written exactly the same as in German and Swedish, so bär, which is actually a berry, so it would be beere in German. Okay, then I have backe, which is cheek, cheek. In Swedish that would be kind, and backe in Swedish means hill, so that would be hugel in German. And speaking of kind, you can see what it is spelled like. Kind in German obviously means child. All right, what else do I have? Dom. Dom in German is like cathedral, dome. In Swedish you need to say domkyrka, so like dome, cathedral, because dom means judgment or sentence, and that would be Urteil in German. Then we have Fahrzeug and Fartyg. Fahrzeug is like a means of transport in German, but Fartyg is actually a ship, so Schiff, in German. Then we have the pair Fleisch and Fläsk. So Fleisch would just mean meat. Fläsk is also a meat in Swedish, but it is a little more specific because it means pork. Okay, then we have Lohn, which in German is salary. That would be lön in Swedish, so with the umlaut. And lån, that would be like a loan. In English it's a loan, so kredit, Ausleihe in German. Okay, then of course we have öl, which is oil or olja in Swedish, and öl in the Scandinavian languages means beer. So in German it's also beer. It is actually cognate with the English word ale. Okay, I think this video is a little bit blurred. Okay, sorry for that. Anyway, let's go on. I am going to continue with Rad from Fahrrad, or Fahrrad from Rad, which in German is a wheel, and this in Swedish would be hjul, written with G. And rad in Swedish, on the other hand, means row, like Reihe in German. The next pair is also pretty confusing. We have Rente in German, which is a pension, and almost the same word in Swedish, ränta. But in Swedish, ränta means ränta, the rolling R. It means interest rate, so that would be in German Zins. Okay, then we have the pair schnell and snäll, which is very confusing because they have meanings which don't really have to do one with the other. Schnell as in fast will be in Swedish snabb. So snabb tåg, like a fast train, yeah, Schnellzug. And snäll in Swedish, that would just mean sweet or friendly, like lieb or nett in German. Var snäll och öppna fönstret. Please be nice and open the window. So yeah, it's a pretty tough one. The next one is also very confusing because we have semester and semester, which again mean different things. So semester in German is like the semester, you know, in school, in college and so on, and that would be in Swedish termin or studietermin. And semester in Swedish is just holiday, vacation. So vi går på semester, we are going on holiday. And the confusion does not end here because the word appointment from German, like termin, is möte in Swedish, like a meeting. And yeah, termin, we already clarified that, it means semester in German. All right, a couple of more examples. I also have hemd and hemd. So hemd in German is a shirt, that would be skjorta in Swedish, and hämnd in Swedish, that would be revenge. So that is called Rache in German. Okay, then I also thought about the pair van. So van, written as you see on the screen, is is a craziness. Something like galenskap in Swedish. You can use in Swedish the long version, like vansin. In German, in Swedish would be the same, like vansinne. But van, spelled like I've written on the screen, that means used to. Van vid något, used to something. So that would be in German gewöhnt an etwas. So that's a pretty confusing one too. Okay, then I also have the pair, funka in German, that would be like a spark, so that would be gnista in Swedish, but funka in Swedish is a verb and it means to work. Min dator funkar inte längre. My computer is not working anymore, so that would be funktionieren in German, or klappen. Okay. Then we have kiste in German, which is just a box. That would be låda in Swedish. And in Swedish we also have the similar word kista, but it means coffin. Yeah, so that would be in German Sarg. All right. A couple of more examples include Ost, which in German is east, obviously, but in Swedish you spell it and pronounce it with the umlaut, so Öst. And Ost is cheese, so Käse. Okay. Then I also have Altertum and Ålderdom. This is also different because Altertum is antiquity, and it would be forntiden in Swedish, and Ålderdom in Swedish would just mean age. That would be Alter in German. So the difference is not that big, but then again it is. Okay, then another pair of adjectives which can be confusing is behaglich in German and behaglig in Swedish. So you can tell it's the same word, but the meanings are a tad different. So behaglich in German, that would be just comfortable, and in Swedish you can say bekväm, which is actually a word you can also find in German. But in Swedish, behaglig is a more general term in the sense it is something pleasant, like a pleasant feeling, for example, en behaglig känsla. Which I don't think you can say in German, ein behagliches Gefühl. I don't think you can say that. Okay, and I think I might have skipped one or two. Yeah, I think I have one more. So again, two words which look very much the same, but yeah, some differences there. Are the words villkor in German and villkor in Swedish. So in Swedish that would be a condition, villkor, which is Bedingung in German, and villkor in German means arbitrariness, so that would be godtycke. Okay, yeah, I guess that was my list for you. Oh no, I have one more. So let's end the video with, again, a very confusing one. Ansicht in German is opinion, so Meinung. In Swedish you say Åsikt, so it's very similar. But Ansikte in Swedish is actually a face, which in German is Gesicht, or you can also say Angesicht. So it's a difference between Ansicht and Angesicht, although Gesicht is more used than Angesicht. Yeah, and there was also this movie. Yeah, there was this movie, Ansikte mot Ansikte, face to face, but I think they translated it The Magician in English. It's a very good movie made by Ingmar Bergman. Okay, so if you have other examples, please feel free to add them. This is Irina. Yeah, I have this little channel on Norse mythology, Viking studies, and Germanic stuff in general. If you like what I post and if you find interesting information on my channel, please feel free to subscribe and also check out my TikTok. All the best to you.